Hello all and welcome to a very special caffeinated entertainment video series, I guess you could say, because today marks part 1 of my new bookshelf tour. You're going to get to see the 3 bookshelves that are in the red section. They are miscellaneous. Gamer Buddy 015. Right here will be the cameraman, since I can't get back there. They are miscellaneously put together. And then part 2 will be my reading shelves behind me and my to be read shelf on my headboard, which is right over there. So that is part 2. That is Wednesday's video. This is Monday's video, because that's how we roll on this channel. We plan ahead and we do things right. So let's get started. Without further ado, I'll tell Gamer Buddy 015, take it away to the stacks, and let's go. I would have stopped the video.
So this is what our caffeinated entertainment says to me. The cats are just chilling there.
Yep.
Oh, we're on the top shelf. This one right here.
Bookshelf number 1.
Correct. So some of the books that are in this one is Trigger Warning by Neil Gaiman, correct?
Yes.
And then as we shift over on this side, you will see Ender's Game and then some Dexter books. Like
the Dexter series by Jeff Lindsay.
Yes. Now moving on to the second part, some Star Wars books like Thrawn by Timothy Zahn. And then like this one, it's signed.
Yes, it is.
And then after that, we move on to the Hunger Games right here. Next is the Harry Potter books. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, correct?
Yes.
And then we shift over to the Percy Jackson Lightning series. Artemis Fowl on the side. Moving down to the third one, we have the Jim Butcher books.
Most of them anyway. The ones I've read.
Like Summer Night. And then there is Star Trek books. And then there's this series right here.
The Ask and the Answer series.
Yes, that's what I meant. I don't know the books.
Chaos Walking Trilogy.
And then we move on to some of the Robert Jordan books. There's a variety of them.
The Wheel of Time.
Moving on to the fourth one. We have most of the Janet E. Ivanovich books right here.
Those are good books because they're funny and they've got meaty mysteries.
And then the Mr. Monk series.
Nice, quaint, cozies after a TV series.
And then moving up here, some Star Wars books, James Patterson, and three Robert Jordan books. Moving on to the last shelf of this bookcase, there is the Tina French books.
Tana French.
My bad. Then James Patterson, Third Degree. With Along the Tests, Garrettson. And then we have the Divergent series.
Yeah, the Divergent trilogy by Veronica Roth.
Correct. And then we go here. Exiled by Christopher Charles. And do you want me to stop the video?
Why?
That I can move back.
Just stand up.
Okay. I'm saying about this. The
Oh,
board.
okay. You don't stop. Don't stop it. Just say you're gonna move on to the next shelf.
Okay, moving on to the next shelf, but really can't put this down. I can move this. Getting back to the table. Up here, this is the second shelf. Up here is all the comics, and some of them are Jessica Jones, Mass Effect, Green Hornet, Batman.
Yep, all my comic series.
Alright, now moving on. Some more of the Dexter books. The City of Bones book, which is really good. I've heard good things about it, and people recommend it. And then we got the Nelson DeMille books.
John Corey series and his miscellaneous standalones as well.
And then we have the old good book of the Together.
Remember, these are my miscellaneous shelves, and because they're my red shelves, so they're put together in more of a miscellaneous, haphazard way.
Correct. Now moving on, there's the McFoley book.
Some of those are signed.
Catch 22.
Good book by Joseph Heller.
Moving on, and then as we get down here to the little lower shelves, there is 1984 by George Orwell.
One of my favorites.
Dune.
Also one of my favorites.
The Alchemist.
Not so much.
Weird Things Customer Says and Bookstores.
Great books, quick reads too.
Divergent.
A good book.
And then there's the Night Angel trilogy.
My favorite Brent Weeks trilogy so far.
Matched by
Matched was okay.
moving on. Alright, now as we get to the last shelf that has really books in it, there is Edgar Allan Poe, Complete Tales and Poems with the Silkworm.
Go ahead and pull that out, because that shows, yeah.
This one too?
Yeah. The silk, yeah,
And
that
that
one right there.
And now we move on to Ready Player One.
One of my favorites of all time, anticipating Ready Player 2 later.
Armada.
this month.
And then there's Ron Rousey book. I've never read it, but Art has. It's really good. Moving on. Then we got the Harper Lee books, To Kill a Mockingbird and Ghost at a Watchman. Both are good books. I've read the first one, Art's read both of them. And then over here is the scores. Anyways. Now on to the last shelf.
In part 1.
Yes. Alright, as we start off the top, there's Game of Thrones, a Storm Sword, I think, I can't see. Now, and then we got the Kill Decision.
All of the Daniel Suarez books, Kill Decision, Damon, Freedom, and Influx. I do not have yet Delta V, but I have read it.
And then we got the X-Heroes.
Peter Klein series.
Yes. And on this shelf we got the Assassin's Apprentice.
Very good series.
And the cover is amazing. Alright, moving on to the second one. We got Crime and Punishment.
Very good book.
We got Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express, and the other Hercule Poirot mysteries.
Hercule Poirot.
I mean that. We got that. We got Mogward.
Love Vinyasa Crowshaw's writing.
Shifting
Comedies on
books.
point. That with Terry Pratchett.
And now we got Renegades. This one.
That's a good book.
By Smile. We got Annihilation by Vandermeer. We got Dune, another copy of it.
Yeah, because I love that book.
Right. We got the John Scalzi.
Yep.
We got more John Scalzi. We got Isaac Asimov, Prelude to Foundation. That's the first book in that series.
Yes. Prelude to Foundation.
And then we got Warcross.
Yep.
We got Warcross. And then over here, on to wrap this shelf up, there's Miss Pregnant's Home for Peculiar Children. I've heard that's a good book and
Miss
movie.
Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Alright, moving on to... We got the Maya Angelou, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. The only poetry book you have.
Yes.
Moriarty by Anthony Horowitz.
Great book.
We got more Isaac Asimov books. Let's go series. We got God Saves the Child on Robert B. Parker. And then we got more Janet Ivanovich books, but they are B.
Like I told you, these are laid out miscellaneously.
Next is we got Dick Tracy by Max Allan Collins.
Yep, that is the movie adaptation novel.
And just to wrap up this second shelf, we got the Sue Grafton.
Yeah, the Sue Graftons that I've read.
And moving on to the last bookshelf of this one. On this side of this shelf is all the Hardy Boy books, or most of them, as he collected. He got most of them, it looks like. And then he has one Nancy Drew book.
Yeah, because the Nancy Drews are harder to find.
I'll show you the Hardy Boys right there. And on this side of this one, we got the Heart of Darkness by Denise Swanson and Robert Lennon, The Born Identity. To wrap that up, this is the books on every back shelf.
Thank you all for watching part 1. Stay tuned on Wednesday for part 2. The active shelves, the two behind me, and the TBR bookcase headboard. So
Correct.
that's what you have to look forward to. Thank you, a big thank you to GamerBuddy015, A, for the help in making the video, and 2, for being so skinny to get back there and actually do the video.
Yeah, thank you for helping me out with the pronunciations and everything. My filming is probably horrible.
No,
when it comes to like this, because
your filming will be... Believe me, Gamer Buddy 015's steady hand is way more steadier than mine. And until next time, I'll see you soon, and peace.
I wanted to grab Tigger, and he ran away from me.